body hair is very scarce right now. What is up, boss babes? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasx Aigner. Thank you for tuning into today's video. We are going to be talking about 10 reasons you should not start a hair business in 2020. So as you guys know, I have so many videos on the topic hair business because I've had a hair business before and make quite a lot of money with it. So I talk about that a lot on this channel. I never really talked about why you shouldn't start one, and I think that that's something we need to talk about because a lot of you shouldn't be starting hair businesses, but you are anyway, and then you're wondering why it doesn't work. So today we're here to talk about that. All right, so before we get started, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and also follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. My YouTube name, my Instagram name, my Facebook name, my Snapchat name, and my Twitter name is all the same. Jasx Aigner, okay? On brand, keep the brand the same, right? So let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. The very first reason you should absolutely not start a hair business in 2020 is because you aren't willing to invest in your knowledge. You don't pay for any books. You're afraid to spend money on a webinar. You're afraid to spend money on a seminar. You're afraid to invest in yourself. You're trying to figure everything out for free. You're trying to learn everything for free. And guess what? You're behind because of it. You can never ever stop learning, and nor are you supposed to ever stop learning. You should be learning until the day that you die. Listen to me. I'm not saying pay for any and everybody's information. Absolutely not. Whoever you invest in by investing in yourself should know what they're talking about. They need to show you some receipts. They need to prove to you that this is something that's worth it. But along with that, along with investing in your knowledge, that doesn't have to be in an actual person. Read you some books on branding. Pick up a book on marketing, on people, psychology. Y'all understand my love for psychology runs so deep. I'm in the people's business. Guess what? I study people. Do you study people? You should, right? Study sales. I bet you don't have a book on sales. I bet you don't even have a book on investing. Do you know how to save? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what an IRA is? Invest in y'all knowledge. Stop trying to Google every goddamn thing. Everything is not Googleable. I wanted to start out the gate with this because so many of y'all are afraid to spend money. Baby, it takes money to make money. That is a very true saying. And it's true because everything isn't handed to you. Most things aren't handed to you, but yet y'all still expect things to be handed to you. I don't understand. Yes, we have a lot of resources at our disposal that was never available to generations before us. That does not mean actively seek knowledge. Y'all, man, it's true. Y'all are some lazy mofos. I promise y'all are so lazy. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And you expect people to put you on. You expect people to give you this and give you that. Baby, you're not going to get far. That's the very first reason you should not start a hair business in 2020. Now, moving on to number 2, the second reason you should not start a hair business in 2020 is you aren't ready. Woo! This is about to go over some of y'all heads. You are not ready to invest thousands in your business. Yes, thousands, baby, thousands. That can be inventory, hair, influencer marketing, your website, your graphics, your advertisements, your photo shoots, your ads. You aren't ready for that. You're constantly trying to look up how to start a hair business with $100. How to start a hair business for free. How to start a hair business with $500. And I just did a video on this. Literally just did a video on it. I will leave it in the description box. That's a possibility. But if you want to give yourself the absolute best chance of success, you need to invest. 5 years ago, it was so much easier to start a successful hair business with no money. That was 5 years ago. We're in 2020 now. You have to invest. You have to work a little harder. You gotta work a little smarter. And you gotta put up them coins that you don't have, right? So if you aren't ready to invest in your business, and I'm talking thousands of dollars, let's just say you haven't even started yet. Let's say you haven't even started the business yet. You're gonna spend thousands on testing vendors. This is not a short and sweet process, baby. When I find vendors for y'all, that shit costs me thousands and thousands of dollars to do. That's why I'd be so aggravated when people just reshare the information. It took me thousands of dollars and plenty of months to find them. That's frustrating for me. So I know it's gonna be frustrating waiting for you too. When you're trying to find a hair vendor with good quality hair, it is harder than ever, especially with everything that's going on in the world. Quality hair is very scarce right now. So if you aren't ready to invest that type of money, you need to back out. I'm not even kidding you. Find another business. You do not have to start a hair business to be successful. I don't know what made everybody in this world want to start a hair business. I do not know. But baby, there's so many more businesses you can start that are low funded, easy to do, and highly profitable. For some goddamn reason, everybody thinks that's a hair business. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. It costs a lot to start, a lot to keep it going, lots and lots of time, and it may or may not work. You need to know that, okay? Now, I hope you guys are not feeling super attacked yet, okay? But we get into some things, and I'm keeping real with y'all. The third reason you should not start a hair business in 2020 is because you don't have another stream of income. So many people want to start a hair business to make money, but newsflash, you're not making any money. All the money that you make from your business needs to, guess what? Go back into the business. That means you have to reinvest. That means you have to have another stream of income because you still have bills to pay. Bills don't stop just because you started a hair business. You still got your rent, your car note, your health care, your cell phone bill. You know, you gotta eat, you gotta put clothes on your back, right? You got other things you wanna do. Maybe you got Hulu and Netflix. I don't know. But what I do know is the third reason you should not start a hair business is because you don't have another stream of income. Ooh, number 4, y'all. Number 4 is something I see way too often, and you're probably guilty of it. Yes, you watching this, you. The reason you personally, you should not start a hair business is because you only want to start this business because either you, 1, you like wearing hair, or 2, you saw somebody else start a hair business. Well, guess what? Yours is going to fail because you're not solving a problem. When you start a business, it's all about solving a problem. All about solving a problem. For example, take me. Right? My business revolves around helping people be successful in their business. I'm solving a problem. People suffer from not knowing how to market. They suffer from not knowing how to brand, how to find a target audience, how to get more followers on Instagram, how to make more sales with their business. That's a problem that I solve. If you take any business, they all solve a problem. Any business that's profitable, how about that? Profitable. They're solving problems. If you started this business because you just like wearing hair and somebody else, you saw they got a hair business, so you think you can do it too, you're going to fail. The 5th reason you should not start a hair business is because you're impatient. You're way too impatient, baby. I just told you. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You're not making money off the bat. And that's the only reason you started, because you're looking for a quick buck, right? You're looking to make some money, put some money in your pocket, some extra income, make you think you're about to be a millionaire, all this. You have to have patience. And this is why you have to solve a problem, because your reason for starting has to be deeper than you just wanting some money. Because what happens when you go 3 months and you haven't made a dime? You gonna give up? Are you gonna quit? You are going to quit if you're impatient. You are going to quit if the only reason you started was because you like weave and you saw somebody else start, because you don't have a purpose in it. There's no heart in it. Don't start a hair business. Woo! Number 6, you guys. We rolling through this thing. Like I told you, we keeping it real sugar-free around here, like always. Now, the 6th reason you should not start a hair business is because you can't even manage your own personal finances. What happens when you do start making some money? Now you have to manage extra thousands and thousands of dollars. What happens when you start hiring people, but you don't know how to manage money, so now they're not getting paid? Oh, they at your muffin top. You shouldn't start a hair business until you learn how to manage your own personal money. Which brings me to number 7. Money burns your pockets. Soon as you get some money, it's gone. Some of y'all spend money before you even get it. You know, them stimulus checks, right? You was counting your chickens before they hatched, right? Don't start a hair business. Because what happens in business, period, is called unforeseen circumstances. What happens is a shipment gets lost, and you're doing a pre-order method, you lose out on $1,500. But people waiting on their hair to get there. Well, now you need $1,500 to replace their hair until you get it all sorted out. But the money didn't burn through your pocket and you spent it before you got it, so you don't have it. Are y'all following me? Be responsible. If you are an irresponsible person already in your personal life, get that right and get that together before you go and start a hair business. It's not going to solve your problems. Okay, so hopefully y'all don't hate me yet because I'm not finished yet, okay? You can hate me at the end. The 7th reason you should not start a hair business in 2020 is because you haven't cleaned up your circle. Now let me elaborate a little bit, because a lot of you guys don't seem to understand the people that you keep around you will make or break your business and its reputation. You don't believe me? Trust me. The things that they're into can affect your business. Let's say, you know, your best friend is a scammer. Follow me now. Your best friend is a scammer. Well, if people know that you have a business and your best friend is a known scammer, they're not going to trust your business because they probably think you're a scammer too. Are y'all following me? So you should not start a hair business unless, listen, this is any business. This is life, period, without a business. The people around you, I'm telling y'all, will make or break your success. You should only be around people that inspire you, that motivate you, that are doing positive things, that push you, you can learn from, and vice versa. They should be able to get those same qualities and characteristics from you. You should push them. You should help them. You should be a resource for them. This should be a two-way street. If you're hanging around people, and this includes family, baby. Family gets cut off too, trust me. You gotta know when to cut people off so you can grow. Otherwise, you're not going to grow. If you just sitting there steady watering dead plants. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're probably thinking like, damn, she right. She right, I know, I just can't, I don't know how to do it. Figure it out. Imagine, and y'all been there, y'all, I've been there. But imagine if your whole team was doing some great things. And this is just God-given. Honestly, it's a blessing that all my friends are on the move. Y'all think I hustle hard? Y'all think I go hard? My best friend is my inspiration. So much money, y'all. Running so many businesses, has so many employees, and has over 500 Instagram pages he managed. It's just, I don't know how he do it. He pushes me to go harder. I can bounce ideas off of him. He holds me accountable. If I'm slacking, guess what? He gonna make sure I get it together. Those are the type of people you need around you. All of my friends are like that. You don't have to be doing the same thing as somebody to be doing great things. But those are the people that you have to have in order to go to that next level, because guess what happens? You take off, but they not doing nothing, and now they're jealous. Their subconscious is just jealous because you're steady elevating. You're steady elevating and they're not going nowhere. That's not what you want. You want you and your team to be coming up together. If you in a messed up situation, they can help you, and vice versa. It should not be a one-way street. So until you clean up your circle, you shouldn't start a business. You shouldn't start a hair business. Shouldn't start a cleaning business. Shouldn't start nada. Even if you don't have a business, clean your circle. All right, you guys, if you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, and also follow me on the gram. I'm gonna keep telling y'all because you're missing out on so many gems. Free gems, by the way. The reason you shouldn't start a hair business is because you're too afraid to promote. You're uncomfortable with talking about the products that you offer. How else you gonna get paid? In other words, you care too much about what other people think. Promote, promote, promote. I don't care if you get 1 like and 0 comments. People are watching you. Always watching. Promote, promote, promote. I don't care what's going on in the world. Baby, I'ma still be promoting. You know why? Because people are still buying. Some of y'all stop promoting because you thought people lost their jobs and they didn't have money, or you felt bad because you kept selling. You're not ready for the business world. You're not ready for the business world. Since I've been in quarantine, I've turned it up a few notches. I didn't turn it down, and you shouldn't either. So the reason you're not ready to start a business is because you're not ready to promote like your life depends on it each and every day. Sound familiar? Yeah, you're not ready. Okay, now I feel like somewhere I got my numbers mixed up, but this is number 10. All right? And this is probably, they're all super important. They're all super duper, super duper important. But this is something I see all the time. It grinds my gears. And when I see it, I automatically know that they're not going to be successful until they correct this. If they correct it, I don't care how that sounds. It may sound really heartless, but it's real. Most of y'all who's starting a hair business is not going to work because there's certain things that you're lacking, you're lazy. But this thing right here will probably be the #1 reason. And that is because you lack innovation and creativity. All you do is copy everybody else. In my world, we call that copycat content. And guess what? You're always #2. If you even make it to #2, but you will never be #1 because you're always behind. You're always copying somebody. You have no creativity. You have no ideas of your own. You wait on somebody else to do something. Maybe it's another hair business, and then you just take that and run with it. You steal their pictures, you steal their captions, you steal their ideas, you steal everything. And you will never be successful because of it, and you should not start a hair business. Copycat. To sum all of this up, at the end of the day, you're going to have to create a different version of yourself if you want a different life. You have to get uncomfortable. You have to use your brain. And you have to be responsible. You got to be real with yourself and say, can I really do this? Just because somebody else did it doesn't mean you can do it. You have to have that conversation with yourself and be honest with yourself. I would have so much more respect for people who can admit I can't do that. A lot of people can't do what I do, even though I make it look easy. You only seeing half of it. It's the same when you're looking at another hair business. You're only seeing half of it. The work and the time that it took to get there. You trying to skip that part. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't work like that. And if you're thinking that way, you shouldn't start a hair business. And that's just real. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I have a surprise for you if you made it to the end of this video. So if you have watched this video and you still feel like you are confident in starting a hair business, you're doing it for the right reasons, by all means start, okay? Now, a lot of you have reached out to me in my inbox asking me to bring my vendors, or would I bring them back, asking me about my vendor ebooks. My hair business ebooks, those are discontinued, okay, and they're going to stay that way for now. But a lot of you also confided in me that your business took a major hit because of the coronavirus, obviously, but a lot of your vendors aren't shipping, they're out of hair, or shipping is just taking way too long, or you know, just a whole bunch of things that could be going on with businesses. You know, the pandemic is affecting the entire world. So my little surprise is I contacted my vendors and I've brought them back for purchase on my website, the ones that are shipping right now and they have hair and they're not taking 2 weeks to ship. Their shipping is a little delayed, but it's less than a week. It's about 4 to 5 days, when it's usually about 2 to 3 days. You know, if you guys need a vendor, or if you missed a vendor that I put out, if they're shipping right now, or maybe you just want to get them so you can have them when all this is over, they're available right now at the link in my description box. So yes, that's my little surprise. Obviously you guys know how this go. I don't keep them up for long, but if you need it, it's there. And I thank you guys for watching this video again. I have so many vendors that has quality hair, good customer service, and can get you what you need, from raw hair to virgin hair. 9 times out of 10 I have a vendor for it that's actually quality hair. So, and it's getting harder and harder to find these for y'all. So I have an announcement and another surprise coming on Thursday. So make sure your post notifications are on because it's major. Okay, so I love you guys and I will see you in my next upload. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, okay? And stay safe, stay prayed up, and stay prepared for what's next. Mwah.